card today, but Connor sure did it.
Well, certainly that was the case in the first period. You sometimes have a little bit of a pause in your game when you come home from a road trip, particularly the one that we got home on. But I can tell you that wasn't the reason for it. We just flat out got outworked and out-competed and out everything in the first period. So that was very disappointing again. I give them some credit because they responded in the second and third. But without Cam's goaltending and one line's performance tonight, we don't win that game.
Can you talk about Connor and 5 points first time?
Yeah, you know, what do you say? Well, I sure hope so, but his performance did all the speaking. You know, you turn into a fan as a coach and as a player, and you just admire what he and his line mates did. That's as well as Jordan's played all year, I think, all over the rink and along the boards and in the paint, and Connor and Benoit Pouliot. The three of them had a tremendous night, and thank goodness, because we didn't have many others going.
You switched up the lines with Taylor, with Zach and Mark. Like their first shift, I think, you know, the 2 great chances. Well, is that a lot? What is this because Leon and Taylor haven't been going well? Is that something?
Yep, Leon, Taylor, and Teddy aren't getting anything done right now, so I've given them every opportunity to try and to play through it. And offensively, nothing's really happening for them. They don't have the puck very much, and defensively, they're starting to diminish a little bit. So we're looking to stir things up, looking for workers and skaters together, shooters. Will we continue? We'll see what we go in practice tomorrow after I watch the game again. But we need their performance level to step up significantly.
You win in this league with one line?
No.
You cannot on a night like this where they're so dominant against.
Yeah, you can win games, but I don't think that's what you're asking me. I think you're asking me if you could win in June when only 2 teams are still playing. You can't. You need 4 lines. Probably need 4.5 lines, 2 guys ready to go. So one doesn't even get you games in late April.
Todd, is the ability to elevate others' play reserved for the special few in terms of what McDavid has done for Everly and Pouliot's games since his return?
I think that's fair to say. I think they were excited about playing with them, and they've performed at a higher level than they did earlier. Special players do that. They elevate, they get others excited, especially when you're playing with them, and they're able to pull you along. But in turn, Connor needs some help at times too, and I thought Jordan and Benoit in particular did that for him tonight. So it was we talk about winning as a team, that line won as a line, a team of 3.
When Connor passed the puck to Everly, when he could have maybe shot the puck in, one he's aware of. The guy that doesn't ever have an NHL hat trick, and he'll maybe get one.
Yeah, I don't know if he was aware that Jordan. I wasn't aware. I would have guessed Jordan's had more than 1 or 2 of them, based on how he scored in the past. But I wasn't aware of it unless they talked about it on the bench. But I did know that Connor hadn't had one yet. So the fact that he moved the puck up to Jordan shows that he's a very unselfish player as well. And you know, I wonder what he would have done with a 1-goal lead. I bet he would have shot it, because his hockey sense knows that he wouldn't waste a pass in that situation. He's just special.
Talk about Brandon Davidson, 25 minutes tonight. Him and Eric Rabbit, you use them a lot. What is it about Davidson's game that you're liking? Is it past the point of a surprise maybe for you? Because
Yeah,
you really kind of come out of nowhere and become
it's not a surprise anymore. On his off nights, it's more of a disappointment, and he doesn't have many of them. So it's not a surprise anymore. I know when Jim Johnson rotates the back end and kind of controls their minutes. We talk about it, but he controls it. He trusts Brandon in so many different areas, and you know, we took far too many penalties in my opinion tonight again, and Eric and Brandon were very good on the penalty kill, played a lot of minutes, successive minutes, took 3 in a row, and they were very good in that situation.